All right, hello, friends, and welcome back to Ho with the Bro with Elise and Preston.
I'm the hoe.
And I'm the bro, and I'm still recovering from Lala.
Dude. Let me tell you, that's not only one of the weekends I'll never forget for the rest of my life, but I don't know if I'll fully recover. Holy
I
fuck.
think this weekend took 10 years off my life, and I'm happy because I could die happy after this weekend.
I don't know who I was just talking. I think I was talking to Austin about this. I was like, honestly, I think I could. I think I could go right now.
That was it, and not to be cringy, it's Lala.
No, yeah, it ain't like that.
No, it was just such a good fucking weekend. Good vibes the whole time. It was chaotic, but in a way, it was a good chaos.
Yeah, I just say the way I look at it is to me, this is my first post-COVID memory.
Yeah.
So I'm just like it was some again, not to be Lala, but it was like some Woodstock type shit.
Yeah, it was
I'm
crazy
never gonna
busy
forget it.
because I used to go to Lala every year, and then obviously COVID hit or whatever, and I forgot what it was like. You know,
It was definitely a welcome back to the world. Yeah. Well, let's just basically this episode is gonna be about Lala and festivals.
We're just gonna talk about our experience from this past weekend, maybe some tricks and tips and tricks of
for things not to do, probably.
Things not to do, things to do.
Yeah, just honestly,
all of that.
We don't fucking know. We're just gonna run with it.
We're just gonna run with it. It's a hodgepodge like it always is.
Share this with you guys, and but first we have a sponsor.
Yes, we have a sponsor to introduce. Shop 1100 East Boutique, a gorgeous mix of not only women's clothes but men's clothes.
Look at that. We got the men's.
You can find it online.
We got you, fellas.
Good men shit, good women shit. Online, based in Chicago. Go to Insta at Shop 1100 East Boutique. Website is www.1100 East Boutique. And if you use code BRO20, you get 20% off of your order. And that is up right now. Go to Insta, the Insta page, go to the website, and you shop right now. That code is up.
Yeah.
So you get 20% off your order with BRO20.
Go check it out.
Woo! Okay. Anyway, this weekend.
Where do we?
I don't even know where to start. Started off the first 2 days of Lala. There's 4 days.
Yeah.
We spent them apart.
We did. Yeah.
And then we came together the last 2 days.
I'm not gonna lie. In a weird way, at first I was like, man, I haven't seen Elise, and could we kind of plan this? We all be together.
Mm-hmm.
But me and I don't know if he cares anymore. I'm just gonna say his name. I don't think he cares. Nick. He's part of the crew.
Yeah, he's one of our best friends.
Yeah. But me and Nick were just kind of doing our thing, and boy, did we have a journey without you guys.
Yeah, we had our own.
We both did. Yeah.
We had our own things, and we also wanted to see different people.
Mm-hmm.
So it's we wouldn't have been able to kind of experience the first 2 days together because we wanted to see different people than you did.
So that's one of the first thing I'll touch on is if you go into a festival or event or whatever, and I think it's best to go in without expectation. Because I think if you put too much expectations, you're just not gonna live up to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Nick and I, we went into it. Obviously we wanted to see you, but we also knew at the end of the day, you know what, we can't find you guys. Fuck it, we're gonna go do our thing.
That's exactly what it is. You can't just be trying to plan your whole day. It's so chaotic once you get into a festival. Yeah. You just have to be but use the buddy system as long as you're with one person,
right?
And you know how to get home. You'll be fine.
Oh, thank God! I'd say. Because, let's see, Thursday, that was great. We saw Millennium. That was dope. I can't even remember all the people we saw. You want to rate?
Yeah, I only saw one person. No, wait. I only saw one person on Thursday.
Okay, yeah. Yep, you went to the Cubs
because
game.
I went to the Cubs game. R.I.P. Anthony Rizzo and Javi Baez and Daddy Chris Bryant.
Do they all
Fuck the Cubs. Why pay attention to sports? You're just going to get disappointed. Why be a sports fan? That's just disappointing as hell.
In a weird, fucked up way, you're kind of right.
Yeah.
It always ends up that way.
Yeah,
no. I mean, you know what? That's fine. Chicago sports are back, though. Io got drafted by the Bulls. You have no clue.
Woo! I
There we go. Anyways,
he's
he
a
went.
line
Yeah, he went
player,
to
right?
U of I. He was really
Oh,
fucking good.
cool.
Yeah, yeah.
That is really
It is cool, and
that
he's
is
from
really cool.
Chicago too.
Oh, he's from.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
it's
that's
really
even
cool.
cooler.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I'd say let's see. My Thursday, Friday. I mean, let's put it this way: we were fucked up. Like, how'd
Hmm.
you describe it earlier?
I was connected to the universe
Ah, there we
every
go.
day.
Yes, we were extremely connected to the universe.
Yeah.
You can infer.
Yes. No, I
Boy,
just have to say, like, I know you saw Linium and I bet that was amazing for you. Miley fucking Cyrus.
I know.
Miley fucking Cyrus.
I got to see or listen to Party in USA. That was kind of a
It
win.
was a whole fucking experience. First of all, Miley Cyrus is hot as fuck. Okay? She played all the fucking bangers. Like, she opened with We Can't Stop. She brought out Juicy J.
Nice.
She brought out Wiz Khalifa. She brought out Billy Idol. She brought out the Kid Laroi saying "Can't Make a Wife Out of a Hoe" song. Like, she played When I See You Again, like Hannah Montana type shit.
God damn.
She played fucking like J's on My Feet, Wrecking Ball, Malibu, fucking The Climb.
I forgot how many bangers she has.
Like, she played like bangers from like when I was a kid. Type shit, yeah.
Not gonna lie, like I don't regret. I kind of no, I don't think I do. But that must. She's like a fucking rock star.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I was so fucking obsessed with Miley Cyrus as a kid because I loved Hannah Montana. Like, that was the best shit. And like, she just like kind of came out and she was like so happy to be there. Like, that's one thing about festivals is if there's an artist who's like obviously way too big to be at Lolla and they don't really care. They're like,
Yep.
I'm just gonna be out here and I'm gonna play my shit and I'm gonna like get the fuck off this stage.
Yep.
That like turns me off to that artist. Like, that's like what J. Cole did one of the years I was there.
The energy from the artist is so important.
It's so important.
But I do agree because there were some artists there that you could just tell. So the way nothing against TikTok, but you know how artists have a core fan base that are very passionate.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was a couple artists there that you could just tell, like, everyone only knew the main songs that were viral on TikTok, and the passion wasn't the same with those.
That
at all.
Yes, that I'm so happy you said that because I was getting like pissed off at Miley Cyrus because like there was these like children in front of us, and like if she had like she's playing Wrecking Ball, obviously their phones are out and shit,
right?
And it's like, oh my god, enjoy the fucking music. Like, all of Miley Cyrus's like new songs, like from her new album, first of all, bangers.
Right.
And she played some of those, and everyone was like, whatever.
That
and I'm like singing my heart out, like vibing, and like it just sucks. And that's the one thing is why no one wants to watch your shitty camera video on your Snapchat.
Yeah.
No one cares. Like,
Facts.
I get it. Like, take a video or two. Like, I totally understand that. But if your phone is up the whole fucking time, like, you're not living in the fucking moment.
Facts. 100%. What I'll touch on that, I think it's okay to totally, if you want to show off a little bit, you can say you've been there and post for your friends, but don't take a fucking 30-minute long snap story that you're never going to fully watch through again. Just enjoy
Nobody cares.
Yes.
Nobody cares. The quality is so shitty.
Yes.
Like, no one, like, I'm not going to be on my phone like, oh my God, they're at Lolla. Let me, like.
Yeah, right? Oh my God, let me hear that. Oh, that's a banger.
Is that Meg? Is that Meg?
I'm hyped. Low-key, Meg was fire. We'll get to that. Hold on. We'll get to that.
But anyway, that was my Thursday. And I left and then went out and stayed out until like 6 a.m. and then was dead. I just stayed out till 6 a.m. for no fucking reason. Like,
dude, I don't know how you do it. It just
don't know. I'm a fucking cockroach. Like,
no, you're just Candace. Candace, she's amazing.
Yeah, she is. She's the best.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my Thursday. I mean, Thursday it wasn't really
the nice thing, at least for Nick and I, like a bunch of people weren't there. Like, it was a very more chill day, kind of. The first fucking concert we saw, though, we just got sucked into a mosh pit. It was just like, oh, this is how this is gonna go.
I can't do mosh pits.
Did you do any at all?
Kinda, but like no, not. I mean, like I was in like a twerk pit.
No
at Meg.
way.
You don't remember? Like, we were right by that mosh pit, and I was
yeah, that was fire. I bet.
But I'm not about to get into a pit and like start pushing the shit around. I'm not trying to lose anything.
I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of here for it. I was fucking beat up. I took 28,000 steps on Friday. Dude.
Oh, I took a lot of steps this weekend. My feet
I was wearing
hurt.
fucking Vans. Let me tell you,
Ooh.
no cushion. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing too. Like, be prepared to be in pain.
Yes.
You're
Like,
gonna be walking a lot. You're gonna be standing a lot.
yep.
Yeah.
If you if you do 4 days, I was ready. I could have kept going, but I was okay with it being over finally.
You should
Yeah.
pace yourself.
Mm.
Don't do too much the first day. Like,
Yep.
you know,
Ease into
I
it.
know it's easy to like be caught up in the moment. Like, oh my God, I just want to be fucked up right now. But it's like, no, you
Yep.
have 3 more days to, you know.
Yeah, that's how our Friday ended up. So let's get into our Friday, huh?
Okay.
Okay. Nick and I's Friday. Boy, I don't know. How did it start? It started with the usual. We just somehow found ourselves in a mosh pit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have never, I wasn't a big mosher until this, and then I'm kind of here for it, bro.
I'll never be a mosher.
It's
I'll
kinda
get thrown
fun.
around. I'm too short. I'll get stepped on.
Oh,
like,
your ass would get trampled. Yeah.
trampled.
Yeah.
Trampled. And
Come
I'm
out with
scared.
bruises
I'm
everywhere. Yeah.
scared of that. No.
No, I don't blame you. But yeah, so I don't know where we're at. Some EDM stage. And sure enough, the day starts. We're feeling good at this point, very connected to the universe. And Nick and I get separated. So that's never good, right? Like,
no, that's never good when you lose your buddy.
seriously, try not to do that. It may happen.
Always have a meetup spot too. If you
Boom.
ever get lost,
Boom.
you know, like we would always be like fountain.
Yes.
Meet at the fountain. Like, find a spot. Like, if you get lost,
Yep.
just go there and just stay there.
And this is the exact reason why I'm so glad. Because so Nick got his phone stolen. And so I didn't know this at the time. Also on that, it's like 1,700 phones got stolen at Lolla this weekend.
Make sure your shit is strapped the fuck in.
Like, seriously, on a serious note, like, we didn't realize, like, people just come out of state just to do that shit.
Just to steal shit from your
Yeah.
pocket.
So,
like, yeah.
Something to be aware of. People
Fanny
suck.
pack and, like, pay attention to your
Yeah.
shit.
Like,
yeah.
he had a zipper pocket, and they unzipped it and rezipped it back up. He had no clue it was gone. Yeah. So Nick loses his phone. Me and him are separated. The concert's over. And I obviously couldn't get a hold of him. I was like, why's this motherfucker? Like, his phone died already? But,
yeah. Like, what's going on?
So sure enough, thankfully, I remembered we said fountain. I don't know what. We normally, we weren't thinking about getting split up at all. For some reason, we were like, fuck it. Meet at the fountain if it happens. Sure enough, we meet at the fountain. And yeah, Nick gets his phone stolen. And so we go the whole rest of the day. He's kind of tweaking, like, on edge. Because obviously that's a very
it's
sad,
stressful. Like, what are you going to do without your phone? A
Right.
new phone costs how much?
That was a moment where I realized, like, in the moment, I was like, man, we are so attached to our fucking phones.
Yeah.
It's unreal. But, yes, I don't know. Friday continues on. We end up kind of making the best of it, as much as you could. Moment. Marshmallow was life changing. You saw.
I'm like, can't remember
I know.
Friday.
I'm trying to remember.
I can't even remember Friday.
It's all just a fucking blur. You saw. So Marshmallow or it would have been. Jesus, fuck.
I literally don't remember Friday at all.
It was Thursday was Millennium and Miley.
Yeah.
Friday would have been Marshmallow and fucking. Well, Post Malone was Saturday. Who the fuck was the other one? Tyler?
Oh, Tyler.
Yeah. Was that good?
Tyler was really good. We watched half and half.
Okay.
So, yeah, my Friday, we didn't get there till, like, pretty late. Because, honestly, if I'm there for 4 days and I don't really give a fuck about anybody, I'm not going to.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, I at least, like, want 1 or 2 days where I'm there all day. I can discover new artists, whatever.
Exactly. Yep.
But I went to bed at like 6 a.m. the night before, so like it was a slow start to my day.
Struggle. Yep.
Slow start to my day. And yeah, I showed up and I found like some friends there that I knew, so we just stayed with them the whole time. We saw Roddy Ricch.
Yeah, was he good?
He was good.
Yeah.
I was like, I forgot that like I only know the TikToks.
Exactly. You were one of those people. Yeah.
I was one of those people. I was like,
it's just not the same.
Yeah, it's like not the same. Like, I obviously didn't have my phone up or anything, but I was like, yeah, no. And then we saw Polo G.
Okay, what were your thoughts on him?
We like walked into Lolla at the end of him, and I just like I don't know.
I'm willing to say this. I might get roasted for it. Polo G was bad. I
agree.
Put some fucking auto-tune on the guy. Like, he I love Polo G just on like his streams and his track, but in person, I don't know what it was. It sounded like me singing, like like there was
Yeah, I
no
also feel like the
fluidity.
bass was up way too
Yes,
high, and you couldn't
definitely.
really hear him.
Oh, I could
But
feel
one
it in my
thing, I
fucking.
was talking to I was spent the whole time with Hometown, and he was like, "No, like Polo G is very self-aware. He wants to rap with like Drake and J. Cole and like
Right.
all those people, but he said before, I'm not that good. I'm
Oh,
appreciative of where I am now, like the popularity that I have,
that's dope. Okay.
but I need to like really work on my game."
Okay. I
And
respect
like I'll
that.
never be good as them if I just keep trying to like throw out shit. I really like I have what I have and I want to work on it.
I love
So I
that. Okay.
respect the fuck out of him.
I do.
I only knew the one song. We pop out at your party.
Party.
I'm with the gang,
Gang.
and there's gonna be a robbery.
Fuck
No, I
yeah.
was not
You
feeling.
sounded better than him right there.
There we go. No, getting to Lala Friday was a fucking clusterfuck for me. Let's just talk about it 5 seconds.
Sure, yeah.
So I'm like tired, and I knew I shouldn't have got out the night before. And I ordered these glasses off Amazon, and I was like, I am not going to Lala unless I have these
Oh,
glasses to complete my fit.
Loki. So fucking fire, though.
Such a fire fit.
Yeah.
Such a fire fit. And I kept checking like Amazon. It was like, you're the next stop, you're the next stop, you're the next stop. And I'm like, okay, where are you?
Yeah, right.
And so I had to run to like CVS, which is like right next to my apartment. And so we're like, let's run to CVS and we'll come back, look for the package, and we'll go to Lala.
Yeah, yeah.
And as I'm walking out, the Amazon guy is there.
What are the
So
chances?
I walk up to the Amazon dude, shout out you motherfucker.
Yeah.
And I was like, is there any way I could get my package? And he was like, oh, for sure. So I was shuffling through. He's like, here you go. And I was like,
Fuck
thank
yeah.
you so much. And I literally ripped him off and I put him on and I was like,
We
let's go
gotta
to Lala.
go. Fuck
So then
yeah,
we
dude.
ordered getting an Uber was a clusterfuck because they closed down my road on the weekends.
Yeah.
So like for outdoor dining and everything, which is nice.
Yeah,
but
right.
like
Also,
sucks.
makes
We
it
had
a
like
pain.
3 Ubers cancel on us, and we're like, it's too late to take the fucking train. Let's just take an Uber. It'll be easier.
Yeah.
No, we should have just taken the fucking train.
Right, yeah.
And so we finally have an Uber pick us up, and he's from like where we're from.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What are the chances?
And he like drove down to Chicago for the weekend, and he was like, I'm getting the fuck out. I'm going back home. He was like, I've made enough money. I'm over it.
I'm out.
The driving is too fucking stressful. And so we're like, how the fuck did we get to Lala? Because like it's closed down. He drops us off on Lakeshore Drive, which
if you don't know,
if
it's
you
the
don't know,
main
it's like the
road.
main like interstate,
Yep.
you know. So we like hop out.
Just
We're like,
walking.
all right, here we are. Hey.
Honestly, you probably weren't the only two. You see these two motherfuckers, just like, God damn
Yeah,
it.
some
Get to
bitch in a
Lala.
cow skirt, like,
Yeah.
like walk in with a bucket hat. That was me. That was me.
I love it. Holy shit.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so we saw Polo G, we saw Roddy Rich. I feel like we saw somebody else, but I don't really remember.
Yeah, I'm sure we did. Like,
Yeah, the main people, Tyler was really good. I'm not like a hardcore like Tyler fan. Like I really do like Tyler the Creator, but I'm not like a ride or die type of fan.
yeah, I got you.
But I do respect the fuck out of artists who just go out there and they're like, I'm gonna make music that I want to make, and I'm gonna do what I want to do. I don't care about the label. I don't care about the streams. Like
That's how you get the core fan base. I love that.
exactly, and
Yep.
like that's why I'm like, even if you don't really like Tyler the Creator, you can appreciate him as an artist.
Well, just saying, it's kind of like even just like us. Like, we want to just put ourselves out there and
Yeah.
be real with you guys. And I think that's why we built a pretty solid core fan base.
Exactly.
Like,
Like we're just gonna put out what we want to put out.
and at the end of the day, we don't like, obviously, let's get the shit popping a little bit. But like,
come on.
but also at the end of the day, it comes down to we just want to interact with you guys,
Yeah.
and we do this for you guys.
We just want to put out like our lives and
Yeah.
our experiences, and if it helps people, it helps people.
Back.
Yeah, so he was really good. So all I wanted to hear was fucking boredom and earthquake.
Yeah.
And so we were about to go to Marshmallow, and I start hearing like earthquake play.
Oh, gotta go
And I
back.
just straight up sprint back, and I'm like, you make my earthquake. You make my earthquake.
That would
And
be
then
me.
and then we went into the t-shirt shop really quick, had a fit switch because I was freezing,
Nice.
and then we caught the end of Marshmallow, which was really good.
Yeah, I just say just a couple things. Marshmallow was like life changing for me. I don't know, like this is gonna sound crazy, but there was one point. I'm gonna say it anyways. I don't really give a fuck anymore. I had a moment in there again, very connected,
Yeah.
but I swear to God though, it was insane. So there was a mosh pit that like opened up in front of me, right?
Mhm.
And all of a sudden, the way the lighting lined up, and the way it opened up, it looked like I was just like someone was telling me like you gotta
Yeah.
go into it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, hold on, these are all high schoolers. I'm not getting in that. No. And then the craziest part of this, I was shook. I was shook. I get a tap on my shoulder, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I look back, and there was like no one there. And I get another tap, and I something in my head was like saying "go." And I look back, and my grandpa died 2 years ago. I
Uh-huh.
swear to God, I saw my grandpa's face.
Wow, that is.
I don't know if you guys feel free to believe it or not, but I'm
Yeah,
in
that's
my head, I
crazy.
100% saw my grandpa's face. I was
That's
like,
insane.
"What the fuck?" Okay, yeah,
That is really
it
crazy.
was wild.
Yeah, that's.
But overall, Marshmallow was only the beginning of Nick and I's night.
Yeah.
Cause let me tell you, getting out of there.
Oh,
Another tip: if you don't want to wait an hour for a train or just a not expensive ride home in an Uber, leave early.
yeah, you're gonna have to leave early, or when you know that like the last, like, you can kind of catch the vibe of the last song.
Yep.
Like, get the fuck out of there. Like, and you're
Seriously.
gonna have to. And another thing is like, if you want to push to the front or push wherever you're going, just fucking push.
Yes, you
Don't
have
just
to.
like stop. Just fucking go. Like, I don't care if you want to get to the front. I don't want to get to the front.
Right.
Go, by all means, go. But like, don't just
Understand.
stop and like stand next to me and just hover. Like, get the fuck away from me.
Right. Yep. And
Yeah.
also understand.
Oh, I remember.
What's
Sorry.
up? No, what's up?
I saw Jack Harlow on Friday too.
That is one I'm pissed
Oh,
about.
Jack Harlow was good.
We were dealing with Nick's
We
phone
were-
situation. We didn't get to see him.
I was up in it for Jack Harlow.
Fuck, I bet it was amazing.
It was really like that's like one of hometown's like people right now. Like, he's obsessed with
Oh,
Jack Harlow.
So am I.
And I was just like, I know what's poppin'.
Fuck.
Again, the TikTok songs.
That's one like
But
I would
he
have
was
went hard.
really, 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 really
Was he?
good. He was
Good.
really good.
That makes me happy. I'm glad he wasn't bad.
Yeah.
That's like a killer. Like, you ever like you have an artist you love, and then you just they go perform, and it's like, oh,
Yeah,
this
that was how I was
sucks.
with J. Cole like a few years ago at
Really?
Lolla, and I was like,
Really, he wasn't good.
he was just like,
Just not the
he
same.
just walked out and was just like,
No energy.
you know? And
That
I was
sucks.
like, okay,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah. Shit.
peace.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, anyway, no, but yes, if you want to leave, you need to
You
like
gotta
get the
leave
fuck
early.
out of you're gonna have to. My tip is, if you don't want to miss the concert, you're gonna hear it, like, depending on like Lollapalooza, for example, like the middle of the concert is the fountain.
Yep.
So if you really want to like hear the music,
And be
just
able to
hang
get
out
out
by the
early.
fountain,
Yep.
and then once you know the song's over, just get the
Go.
fuck out.
Like,
Just
'cause-
go.
So Nick and I were near the front. Like, we maybe had 10, 15 rows in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, getting out of there, like, at one point, I was so surrounded like, I didn't know where I was. Like, I was just completely lost in this crowd of
Yeah.
people. I felt like a sheep just following a fucking crowd.
That's how, they like herd you in, and
Yeah.
they have a few different exits, but they keep you like really contained. Like, you
Yeah.
just have to get out of there.
So I had a thought too, morbid, but this is the state of our society, I guess.
Yeah.
But I had a thought: if there was a fucking shooting right now, that would be so chaotic. It was chaotic enough. I'm just imagining
Yeah.
100,000 people just running for their life.
Yeah. Or if there was one time, one of the years I was at Lolla, they like had to evacuate
Oh shit!
because there was a really bad storm,
Oh, I bet that was
and
nuts.
that was a fucking shit
Shit
show.
show.
Shit
Yeah.
show. Because it was all of a sudden like the headliner was Lord who was headlining,
Mm-hmm.
and she sang one song, and then they were like, evacuate, get the fuck out.
Gee.
100,000 people.
Oh, you could so easily get lost too. Like,
It was
oh
a
my
mess,
god.
and like we were just like, they were like, get out,
Like,
and they're like, it's
guided.
about to start. There's like a tornado warning right now. We're like,
Sheesh. Yeah.
what
So
the
let's
fuck?
hope that never happens to any of you
Yeah,
guys
hope it
or
never
us.
happens. But like I said, have a buddy in case.
Yep.
And like, be aware that getting in it is also a shit show. It might take you a while,
yeah,
depending on,
definitely.
and you never know what time of day is busy.
Yeah.
It just depends.
Yeah, I would. Again, I'm kind of the person. I want to be there all day. If you don't care, great. But I'm gonna get my money's worth. So
Mhm.
earlier the better, always personally. But
Yeah.
and also I will get into it. Let's keep going with the Friday. So we finally get out of the crowd.
Mhm.
Nick has to he's about to pee his pants, and we've seen 3 trains go by at this point. Like, they were so full. Yeah. Did you ever experience that?
No, we just got an Uber.
Oh man.
I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'll pay $60. I'll pay $70. Like, I'm not waiting on a goddamn train.
It was so depressing.
No.
You'd see a train coming up and just it's completely full. It's like, then see another one. Finally, so after the third train, we run up. Nick goes pissing. He goes pee in an alley.
Oh, yeah. The amount of alleys I peed in this weekend, unfucking real.
It's kind of disgusting. But hey, you know, when you gotta go, you gotta
go.
You
gotta go.
I mean, there was one girl at Lala. Her friends were surrounding her, but they didn't cover the front of her. You could straight up just see her stream. I swear I saw her vagina at one point.
You gotta go. You gotta go. I mean,
I was like, all right, well, cover her a little bit, guys.
Yeah.
Come on. So we finally get a fucking train after literally like an hour of sitting there waiting. And so we're on the train. At this point, we're still very connected to the universe.
Yeah.
That was terrifying. So we get on the train. I was fully convinced we were going the wrong way. Because, like, earlier in the day, I didn't pay attention to what stop we had to get off.
And also, it's dark.
Yep.
And, like, you're on a train and you're, like,
just
moving
crowded
the fucking
people.
Round. Yeah.
Like, we couldn't see the signs. It was, like, we were sitting there. This
and
poor
your
girl.
phone was dead and he didn't have a phone,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Because I remember leaving, because I met up with some of my friends and we went back to their hotel room to, like, drink a little bit more and everything. Like, have, like, a after party or whatever.
Yep.
And I was like, because my phone was about to die, so I like gave like hometown your phone numbers.
Yeah.
And I was like calling, and I was like,
yeah. At that point,
I was like worried. I'm like, well, what am I gonna do in this situation? Like, I don't know where the fuck they are.
I know we didn't know where you were. We didn't have a key. So literally, let me just lay it out for you. My phone was dead. Nick didn't have a phone. We're on this train, having no clue where the fuck to go, what stop to get off. Didn't have a key to your apartment. So we're fully convinced we're going the wrong way. And then eventually we see up next is Belmont. And I'm like, for some reason, I think I remembered it. I was like, okay, this sounds familiar. So like, I bet up next is Belmont. Let's just get off here. It sounds familiar. Now, I guess I didn't see it change because it stopped. I thought we had one stop left. And something in my head told me like, wait, get off. And as like the doors were closing, we scramble off, and we come to find out that was Belmont. Like we would have missed our stop.
I'm surprised you made it like back to my apartment.
Well, So we get off the train. We're fucking walking. So at this point, I don't have a phone. Can't map where your place is. So I think we're over by Wrigley, right? Is that where Belmont is?
Yeah, because it's right by Wrigley, and like literally all you have to do is like you like walk on Belmont a little bit, and it's like. Right there.
It's almost a straight shot, honestly.
It's like you literally like have to like walk down on Broadway a little bit and Belmont and take Belmont all the way to the train station. So you just have two roads to figure out. Yeah.
Well, of course we didn't know that.
Yeah.
So we literally walked around Chicago probably for a good 45 minutes trying to find your place. And at this point we felt like we had went too far, so we turn around. And I was telling Nick, I'm like, dude, I don't know where the fuck we are. I just know we gotta find this street. I'm not gonna say the street. Sorry. And so right as I say that, I look up and the sign just says her street. I was like, what the fuck?
We're here.
Yeah. It was like a moment. I was like, I felt like Frank and Shameless. I was just stumbling around, just somehow figuring it out.
When like you're super fucked up, your subconscious like takes
Seriously.
in and like they got you.
That is exactly what it felt like.
Because there's been so many times I've been fucked up,
right?
Like blackout drunk, and I wake up in my bed. I'm like, I don't know how I got here.
How the fuck? Yeah.
How the fuck did I get here? I don't know, but I'm here.
100%. Like, yeah, we were just like, we were 100% hopeless. Like, we were like, I have no clue where to go. Sure enough, that street sign just showed up, and I was like, go right, go towards the lake. So we start running. We just start running towards the lake. Finally, come up to your apartment. So at this point, we gotta fucking get in.
Yeah.
So now we don't have a key. It's like midnight, right? So we sit there for about 10 minutes. Obviously, you don't answer. Your roommate doesn't answer. And so we're like, well, fuck it. We'll go to CVS, get a snack and a drink, and we're just going to fucking wait it out. So earlier in the day, this guy came down the elevator with us. He had like black dress pants, a white dress shirt, and suspenders. And I don't know. It's just a guy stands out a little bit. Like, who dresses like that every day? You know
exactly.
what I mean?
Like, who's out here like flexing with suspenders?
Yeah, exactly. Like, he pulled it
on
off
a Friday
well. Shout
afternoon.
out you. Yeah, exactly. So, mind you, that was at like 11 a.m. And so right as we walk out of CVS, I turn, like, go to your apartment, and all of a sudden, that same dude strolls right past us. strolls right past us, and Nick and I literally look at each other. We're like, no fucking
No
way.
fucking
This
way.
dude's gonna get us in.
Hell yeah.
Dude, it was again, very connected universe. We were very fucked up. But in that
Mhm.
moment, it was like someone came, this motherfucker just saved us. Like,
Yeah, literally.
it was I just couldn't believe it. The same dude. The same
That's
dude.
crazy. That is
The same fucking dude.
full
Yeah.
circle moment.
That's
Full
exactly what it
fucking
was.
circle moment.
We literally we get inside, we sit on the couch here, and we were just like, how the fuck did we make it home?
Yeah. So
There was no reason we should have
there's
made it
no
home.
rhyme or reason, but you
No.
fucking made it.
Unreal.
Trust in the universe and shit get you home.
Seriously.
No, something like kind of weird happened like on my Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just like me and my head. Okay, so like the last time I was at Lala, like I was like really depressed because I had just ended shit with one of my ex-boyfriends.
Okay, yeah.
And it was like, I don't know, traumatizing, whatever. We don't have to get into it.
Yeah, yeah.
So last time I was at Lala and like Tyler the Creator was there.
Yep.
The same like day I was there. So the girl that I was hanging out with, one of my best friends,
Oh, yeah.
she dated my ex-boyfriend. And we will get it. It's a whole fucking story.
That'll be a whole episode,
But
yeah.
it was such a full circle moment. Like the last time I was at Lala, I was seeing Tyler.
Oh.
And like he had left me for this fucking girl.
Oh, shit. I bet you had. Yeah.
And I was like,
I bet that
what?
was a moment. Yeah.
It was a moment. And I was like, I'm here. She's one of my best friends. And we're seeing Tyler together.
He's not in your life.
And he's not in our lives.
That's a win.
Isn't that fucking crazy?
That's a revelation. That's like that's a fucking
That was like
win.
a weird, like, full circle moment. You know,
yep.
like.
That's. I'll tell you, Lala
Yeah.
was a fucking. There was a lot of those moments, man.
There's a lot of those moments.
And that whole time, I was just like, we'll figure it out. We always figure it out.
I know. Like, that's why I was, like, really happy Hometown was there, is because I get very in my head, and I'm like, all right, like, where's everybody? Like, we need to do this. And he's like,
Right.
We're here. They're fine. They're adults. They can figure that the fuck out.
That's honest. Nick was more you, and I was more Hometown for both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm just
Wow.
going to say it. I feel like Nick and I were soulmates in a past life. I don't know why, but, like, I feel like this weird connection to Nick.
Do you?
Like, when we were together, we were on the same wavelength the whole time. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And there were, like, so many times, like, Nick and I were, like, in our own little worlds.
Right, yep.
And I was like, I feel like
And
we're connected somehow.
And it's like you don't even have to fucking say anything.
No.
Yeah, we had ourselves a moment like that.
Yeah.
That gave me chills. We'll get into
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But yeah, it's like you don't say a word to each other. You're just kind of looking at each other like, yeah.
Yeah. Like
yeah.
you just like fucking know.
You know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be fucking surprised. You guys are very similar too.
We're very similar people.
Definitely.
Yeah. And it was just like, yeah. Especially when we were at what fucking I don't remember what. Oh, we were at Foo Fighter. We could talk. We'll talk about that. Whatever.
Honestly, I think does that pretty much wrap up Friday?
Oh yeah, Fridays are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just went back to my friend's hotel room and we just like drank more.
Yeah.
And oh my god, when we got back, that's when. So I'm definitely like the drunk mess in my relationship with Hometown, and he takes.
The more chill.
He's the one who's like more chill, like takes care of me.
Yep.
And then on Friday night, the roles were fucking reversed.
I bet that was a fucking.
That he was the one who was like fucked up, and I was like having to like help him get to bed and shit.
Like, yo, this is wrong. What are we doing here? Yeah, that's supposed to be me.
Yeah, which is fine. Like,
right? Yeah, I got you.
That was just kind of
it's
like,
good for him to let loose. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It was nice to see him like that.
Yeah, it's like you have those people that never let loose, and when you finally see it, it's like, holy shit, they deserve that. They needed that.
Exactly. Yeah, that pretty much wraps up Friday. So I think we're gonna take a little break.
Yeah.
And do a little bit of our segments, and then get into the rest of the weekend.
Yes. So, I just had a couple couple things. I had a question for the girls.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Here's one I've been thinking about a lot, actually. So, what's the best way I can go about just getting a blowjob? And so let's say I'm into a girl, but I don't want to hook up. Like, I just want to fool around a little. But I don't want any, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have to go all the way.
Okay.
Like, I'm into you. I'd love to just fool around, but I'm not trying to, like, have some sex. I'm just here, like, give me some head.
Okay, well, you have to eat her pussy head. Then. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
That's it. Just be like, I be upfront about it. Just be like, I don't really feel like having sex. I just want to get my dick sucked and I just want to lick your pussy and that's it. Let's just both just come and let's just like leave it at that.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's
Because honestly, I'm kind of here for that now. It's just like sometimes sex is just a lot of work. Simple, you know. Just
you lay down, I'll eat you out, and you give me a blowjob, and then we'll be done.
okay. So you really think just being that straight up that'll work?
It depends on the you have to like check the vibes first, but
Okay.
I would just say like if you're I don't know, like you're hanging out with somebody, my philosophy is like life would be better if you're just more upfront with somebody.
I agree.
You know, so it's like you might get some negative
Right.
feedback
Some people just
from
aren't
somebody.
gonna
Like
be
some
into
people are
that.
not just gonna be into that, but like, oh, I'd totally be here for that. You
Like
know?
if some dudes, just like, you want to suck my dick or eat out?
Or
Like,
you could honestly just be like,
what's the better term?
I don't know, just be like, I'm low-key here for just like foreplay that really turns me on, and that's kind of all I'm looking for.
Nice. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm low key here.
Like I'm just like really, really into foreplay.
Yeah, like here to fool around a little bit.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay. In my head, that
Honestly,
was a lot more
why
complicated.
is it like the leading up to sex like sometimes better
That's what
than
I'm
the
saying.
sex?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You know, like
I
it's
think
just
that's
so
where I'm at.
hot where you're just like you start kind of like teasing each
Yep.
other. You're like cuddling and you start like
I
touching
even
a
like
little
it-
bit. It's like that build up.
I
is
like the
so
build up
good.
even before anything happens. It's just like you both clearly
You
are
both
into each
feel
other.
it, but like no one knows what to say or what to
Or
do
like
first.
you're not gonna see who's gonna make the. I love
Yeah,
that
I
shit.
like that too.
I love that. I'm just
Mhm.
like, I don't know. There's something about it.
Or
yeah.
like when you're like making out and you're like, okay, like I'm kind of ready for something more to
Yep.
happen. Like, who's gonna do it
make the
first? Who's gonna make the move? You know?
Man, I always make the fucking first move. I just want a girl to make the move, man.
Oh,
Once.
I don't know. I make.
Can we get the girls?
All right,
like,
girls, come on.
come on.
Obviously, if you really don't want it,
Well, yeah, of course. At the end of the day,
don't
yes.
do anything that you don't want
Right.
to do. But
the guy would
it's
appreciate
so
it.
hot. No, it's so hot to men if you just take control, even if it's like you want something out of it. Like literally, like you know how men will take your head and put it on their dick.
Yep.
That's so disrespectful. Men don't fucking do that. I hate when you do that.
Good to know.
No,
okay.
no, don't
All
do
right.
that.
Don't do that.
Don't fucking do that. Literally, take their hand and be like, "It's time for you to eat me out."
Oh,
How
dude.
hot is
Oh
that?
my god, I'm getting turned on at the
How
moment.
hot is that? Like you're making out and she's like, "It's time for you to eat me
No,
out."
but dead ass. Like,
That's so hot.
even if you just like put me down there no, even if you go down on me just for like 2 seconds and it'd be like my turn. You know what? Fuck.
Yeah.
You
Or
gave me a little
literally
tease.
take their hands and just put them in your pussy.
Yep. Just be a little direct with it because I don't know. I think also as a dude, I don't know if you guys agree, but as a dude, it's just like we always got to question like, is this the right time? Can I make this move? Should I do this or that? It's always on us. I'm like,
yeah.
Can you someone else
like
take
girls are thinking
control?
the same thing. Like I don't like. Should I do it? Like I kind of want him to do it because like a lot of girls like they're more submissive.
Sure,
in
right,
bed
yeah.
or whatever. But like
Right.
if you want a girl, like get it.
Yes.
Don't be afraid. Like they're
Please.
thinking the same thing. Like if they're making out with you, they want to fuck you.
Clearly, we both want
They
this.
want to
yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Take control one time.
take
Come
control
on.
and
You'd be
like see
surprised.
how that like changes you. Because I used to be very like, all right, like I'll just let them like we'll just have sex and like they'll like do it. Like no, like you deserve to get yours.
Yeah. Also, let's not fucking slut shame. If a girl's out here taking control and having some sex, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
A guy can do it, a girl can do it too. Let's just put that out here.
Yeah.
Just
Thank
because
you
a
for
girl,
saying that.
a girl is fucking like horny and into somebody and like
Yeah.
getting some sex every once in a while. As a dude, you should
Who
not be
cares?
roasting the girl for that because you're doing the
Because
same
you're doing
shit.
the same fucking shit.
Yes, I will
and
back
she's not
everyone on
out
that.
here fucking messaging guys being like,
Yep.
oh my god, I want to suck your dick so much, like whatever. Like guys are like, you know, like how women are looked at if they fuck a lot. It's like,
Right.
oh, she's a slut,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, yes, she is having just as much sex as men, but like men are like dirty, gross, like
Right.
messaging chicks, like trying to get theirs, like,
Right.
and she just has to go out to the bar and like.
Right.
Gets hers. And she doesn't have to
No.
do the behind the shit stuff. So you're definitely more of the
Yeah.
fucking slut. You try to slut shame.
Now I
her.
understand
You know what I
if
mean?
you're fucking if she's out here, you know, literally whoring around every single night. Yeah, okay, you know what? That maybe a little nut.
It's
But
none of your damn business.
That's her fucking life.
It's none of your damn business. Like
Exactly.
what someone does in the privacy of their own home with a partner that they want to be with,
Yep.
it's none of your fucking business.
At least they're getting some.
Yeah, and you're not. You're just jealous. Yep.
That's a conversation you're not ready for.
Mm.
Okay, moving on. Switch it up a little bit. I got a question of the week.
Okay.
What's your go-to song to get you through it? Like if you're going through it, what's the song you put on? Should have maybe prepped you, but
Mm, I'm trying to think. Like I have a few. Like it just like kind of depends on the mood.
or like
But one right now that's like really been helping me get through it. Like I go through phases with like certain songs or whatever. But Welcome to Your Life by Group Love. That's a really good one. It's basically like, this is your life. Just accept it. And like there's a part in the song where it's like, we're back in business. You're such a big mess and I love you.
okay.
And like to me, those lyrics are like a tribute to your life.
I like that.
Like I'm back in, like when you're like not feeling yourself, but I'm like back. We're back in business. I'm
We're
starting
back.
to feel myself again.
Yeah.
You're such a big mess and I love you.
Nice.
Like that's
Yeah.
just like how it is. And
Just
it's
accepting you for who
yeah,
you are.
like literally
yeah.
welcome to your life. It can be your fantasy.
You sent me that one. Now I know what you're talking about.
Welcome to your world, my girl. Let it be your fantasy.
That was a
it's a
vibe.
good song. It's like, like life sucks sometimes and it's a mess.
But so does everyone else's.
So is everybody else's. Like your life is what you make it. So just live it to the best that you can.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's the song.
I love that. Yeah. I think mine would be Fireflies. Or is that by
Owl
Yeah, dude. Dead ass.
You would not believe your eyes. If 10,000
fireflies
lit up the world as I fell asleep.
No. I don't know if that's actually it, but that's one I always think of if I'm like,
That's so fucking random.
It's just like a tune of, it's just like a kind of somber tune, kind of, you just feel it in the moment. You know what I mean?
That song was overplayed for me at the age. But yeah,
Maybe.
It's just a cute little like,
I don't think that's probably the one I'm actually going to, but that's the one I thought of.
That's the one you thought of.
Yeah. So.
It's a banger.
Yeah, it's a banger.
It was a banger at the time.
Yeah. I think yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's just one. All right, moving on.
Oh, another one of my songs, and the only reason I'm pointing out is because I saw it live. Float On by Modest Mouse.
Yeah.
That is a good song. Like that's another song about like life just sucks.
Yeah.
But like we'll all float on okay.
I like that. Yeah. That's a good one. Seeing it live, I need to go back and actually listen to the lyrics. But
it's a really good
live,
song.
it was a good one. I was flowing with it. Let's see. Anything else? I mean, do you have
Okay, I kind of have a random question for men for sure.
Okay.
Like pertaining to like Lala this past weekend.
Sure.
So like I really went the fuck, I don't want to say like all out, but like I was calculated in my outfits.
Sure. Yeah.
Like do men like really care if like something big is like an event or something is coming up? Like how much are you caring about your outfit and like your appearance? Like if you're going on like a date or something, like, or are there certain events that you're more likely to like really care about the way you look, or
So I guess the problem here is you can only speak for certain men.
Yeah.
It's like same thing with girls.
Yeah, because some girls like really, I'm just gonna wear a t-shirt and shorts and be comfortable, which is totally fine.
So I think the way I would put this, I think the average man definitely cares.
Okay.
I think like who doesn't want to fucking look good?
Right.
And as the guy, I think, it's like if we try to dress up, it's like, oh, you're trying. So like when you get those opportunities to really dress up, I take full advantage because like I'm gonna fit in. It doesn't look like I'm trying too hard.
Yeah.
Like I just want to look clean. I want to look fresh. Like I want to look good. So at least in my opinion, I think men definitely care. I think sometimes they care more than women, but like we're definitely obviously. I mean, I'm a fucking girl when it comes to dressing up. But I have no shame. You can roast me.
I know, like Saturday morning, you're like, I need to get a haircut.
Dude, 100%.
Like, do I have time to get a haircut?
I was fiending for a haircut. I was gonna go shopping, get a haircut, do all this shit, just didn't do any of it.
Yeah.
But see, that's how I put it too. It's like that's a good way to put it too. I think men care a lot, but if it comes down to it, at the end of the day, we're just gonna accept whatever we have going for us. Not gonna go out of my way most of the time.
Makes sense.
For sure.
Like it's not gonna ruin your day if your outfit looks bad.
Yeah. I'm still gonna have a good time. I'm not gonna let just because I'm not looking the best, whatever.
Okay, good.
Definitely. Oh yeah, this is really random. Random thought bucket. Why do people post videos of them going through a car wash? Do you see that? I see it way too often.
Know.
Way too often.
Yes.
Like, what is? I'm
Yes.
just looking at it. I'm like,
Yes.
why the fuck do I need to see this? For real, like I don't.
No one gives a fuck.
And it's like people do it all the time. I'm
Yes,
starting to realize
I
it.
literally never really thought about it until now.
Yep.
What?
Like, what is it? I just see the soap on the window, and it's just
Like my baby's getting clean today.
yeah.
No one gives a fuck about your car.
Dope, man.
Unless
Go
you have
off.
like a cool ass car that's been in storage and you finally cleaned it up.
Okay, take a picture of the outside when it looks
Not
clean.
like inside of the.
I don't want to see your dashboard and soap on the window.
Unless you were literally going through the coolest car wash of all
Yeah,
time, and there's
right.
like fucking like props up and shit,
Right,
and like
yeah.
you could hear the music.
Yep. Right.
If you're going on a full ass production,
I better be fucking jamming out to that snap.
yeah, like that better be a
Otherwise,
good ass step.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I just saw like
I
3.
really like. I don't know why.
One day I saw like 3 in the span of a half hour, and I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is? Am I missing something? Must be National Car Wash Day. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I
like,
couldn't believe it.
Sometimes, like, I mean, I get anxiety when I go through a car wash.
Do you
Not
really?
gonna lie, I don't like going through car washes.
Really?
I'd much rather get in there and like spray it down myself.
Oh, really? You
Yeah.
want to do the work yourself?
I really don't want to, but like I get like really claustrophobic.
Okay. Well, yeah.
What makes sense?
Yeah, that definitely makes
Yeah,
sense.
that
Yep,
makes sense.
That's coming. Yep.
And like I don't know, it just like freaks me out. Also, one of the like first scary movies I ever watched as a kid was The Crazies. And do you remember that like scene? Do you know what movie I'm talking about?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
When they like go through the car wash and there's a zombie and they're like,
Yep.
Yes.
You're just
I don't
traumatized.
know why. It's like
Yeah.
it was super traumatizing me as a child. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like driving on there. I feel like my wheel's gonna get fucked up. I'm gonna crash. I don't know. Car washes freak
Just
me
your
the fuck out.
luck, like the window
Yeah,
just gets
I just
unlocked.
like don't.
Fucking
Oh my
fills
god,
up.
there was one time I was in a car wash and my window was open and I was like,
Oh my god. Dude, Loki, we should make a bet, and then whoever loses, we have to go to the car wash with the windows open. All of them.
oh my god.
Do you have a sunroof?
I do have a sunroof on my
Fuck
car.
yeah, I hope you lose. Okay.
Fuck. The
Yeah, I
amount of
don't know.
times I've actually left my sunroof open because I was like hot boxing in my car in college because my roommate would let me smoke in my apartment. And the amount of times it rained overnight and I
Oh,
got in my car to
no.
go to class and it was wet.
Dude, that's the worst. It's like nothing you can do. Like, I'm not gonna about to dry this off with all these
Yeah, and I'm
towels.
like,
yeah.
not going to class today.
Whoops,
Not going to class today. I don't give a fuck.
That's my fucking excuse. Why didn't you show up? It rained on my
It
car.
rained on my car.
Oh shit.
Anyway, moving on.
Anyways,
So
yeah.
let's go ahead and get back into it. Saturday was a good day. We were
Saturday.
together all day.
Yeah, finally. Yeah, that
Finally.
was-
It was kind of a slow start to the day, as always.
Definitely
I was up
was.
until like 6 a.m.
But honestly, by that point, I needed to
You
recover.
needed to sleep.
Like,
Yeah,
I was glad we stayed in.
Yeah, because
or
Nick got his
later.
phone. Like, I had all the time in the world to get ready. I think Saturday was my favorite outfit that I wore, for sure.
Yeah, you look good.
I liked that fit a lot.
I like mine a lot.
Mhm.
I was thinking about it. I wish I wouldn't have wore it that day because we were only there for like 4 or 5 hours compared to the other day.
Mhm.
But maybe
There was
whatever.
really no one else on Saturday.
During the day, yeah. I just say I actually found a few artists, not Saturday really, but the other days that I
Mhm.
actually might listen to a little bit, at least some songs.
Yeah. No,
but
that's
yeah,
like
I
another thing
agree.
about festivals. Like,
Mm.
you discover new artists, and it's like you have like a special connection with those artists that you discover
Yeah.
because the first time hearing them, it was live.
Ooh, I'd agree with that.
And you like there's some artists that I've seen at Lala that like are some of my favorite artists because I'm like I have like a weird connection.
And it's like
to
I
them.
never would have found them unless I
went and I
stumbled
had
upon
this
them.
experience, and
Yep.
it's like good feelings.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's just attached.
So yeah, it's like a slow start to the day. We're all like not feeling it at first.
Mm.
It took forever. I felt like to get through the line
Yeah. on
and
Saturday, yep.
everything, which I do want to say that obviously like COVID isn't over and everything, but I felt like you had to have your vaccination card up. Like
Yep.
they would not let you in if they didn't see it.
Oh, speaking of that, first day, I put my vaccination card in the water pouch, like where we put the water in his backpack.
Oh no.
It was the original copy too.
Oh shit.
Completely shredded.
That's what happened to it. It looked
Yep.
like a dog chewed it
So
up.
I got in with Nick's copy of a vaccine. Like they
Mhm.
didn't check it at all, so I was just using his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was mostly trying to like make sure we were safe from people who are mad about COVID.
Oh yeah, I know, but I just thought that was funny. I'll share it. I
That
don't
is
give a
pretty
fuck.
funny.
But no, it
But like,
it
yeah,
was safe.
it was like I did feel safe, and like they made you like wear a mask in the shop and like all that stuff. So
Yeah,
that's what I wanted to
they
say.
took all the precautions.
They did take all the precautions. Anyway, moving on. So we're like, we finally get in. We're like, thank fucking God. So we're like, all right, like let's have a day. Woo, trying to get our energy up.
Right.
So we're walking, and all of a sudden I hear, I don't know what song it was.
I don't know. I saw this big group. It was like a side stage.
It was like a side stage, like not even one of the main stages. And I was like, oh my God, this sounds like Machine Gun Kelly. And then everyone was like, no, it would be way more packed if it was Machine Gun Kelly. And I look over and I fucking see a skinny blonde dude on top of a Bud Light seltzer fucking thing. And I was like, that's Machine Gun Kelly. And I just take off.
Ran. Dude.
It was fucking Machine Gun Kelly.
I don't know about you guys, like Machine Gun Kelly, like he's had his up and down in his career.
Oh.
But his sound now
is so fucking amazing.
I was shook.
Yeah. I was in like the night before, like Hometown isn't super, like he was like, he knows who Machine Gun Kelly is, and he's like, because he's like a huge Eminem stan. He's like, Eminem put MGK in his place. Like, he's a pussy.
One of those. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I was playing him. I don't know if you guys have seen the Downfalls High YouTube thing with like Lil Huddy or whatever. And it's like Machine Gun Kelly, all of his songs or whatever. And I was like, the night before, I was like, I would pay so much money just to see Machine Gun Kelly. Like, he's one of my favorite artists right now. Like, he is so good right now.
Let's make it clear, he was not on the lineup at all.
He wasn't.
At all.
And we walked in, and then we're 10 feet away from fucking Machine Gun Kelly.
He just did a pop-up, and we just happened to walk in at the right time.
The right fucking time. And he played, like, all the bangers from his new album.
I mean,
it was amazing.
That was, like, that's when I knew. I was like, oh, okay. This is how the stage is gonna go.
This is gonna be a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be a day. So then we like hurry up to Megan.
Yep. Oh,
Meg the motherfucking stallion.
Okay, as the dude, I'll be the first to say it. I was skeptical going into it. You know, I was gonna give her a chance, but I was like, man, like this girl rapper, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a stereotype.
Yeah.
Guys.
It was unbelievable.
Oh my God.
She put on a fucking show.
We'll give our best performances at the end. I'm not gonna tell you who it is yet, but she's up.
She's definitely up there.
Shit.
She was fucking incredible. Like, and like earlier, Preston was talking about like if I did a mosh pit, like we were standing in there, and like how Lolla kind of goes is like when you're standing and like you're kind of far away. When you see an opening, you fucking take that spot. Like absolutely. You like that's how you move into a crowd. Like you just like take the spot.
Again, you know, pro tip: if you see an opening, just go for it. Gotta commit.
And so like there was like a mosh pit kind of breaking out right by us, and this girl just grabs me, and then like I'm with all these girls, and we're just like in a circle, just fucking twerking.
Dude, I'm sure there's a video out there somewhere.
Being good, I'm a bad bitch. Like, oh my God, it was amazing.
Dude,
the vibe of the crowd was just like
that's what it was for me.
It was just so like everyone was just like getting turned the fuck up, and it was like, but it wasn't too like pushing into you. It was just like everyone's like here just like clapping their asses, having a good time.
I don't care, guy, girl, you know, old, young, if you didn't have to know the word, just the energy of her in a performance was just, I was just head bobbing the whole fucking time.
Her ass was on the fucking big screen so much. I was like, she's so fucking hot.
She's a fucking babe.
She's so fucking hot.
Shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, I that's one of those where I can't really tell you much of what happened because I was so like I didn't look at my phone. I was so locked in for that whole performance.
I didn't look at my phone at all. Like this whole weekend, the only time I like really had my phone up taking videos was like to send to my friends.
Yeah.
Who couldn't be there because they're like, please send me a video. Yeah. Please send me a video of this. You know. I would send an unwarranted fucking concert snap.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
No, Meg was fucking amazing.
It was unreal. It was unreal.
Oh, there was like 180,000 people.
Yes, that I knew that crowd was big, but I didn't realize it was that big.
It's big. Meg is big.
Fuck, dude. 180,000. That's gotta be like a large crowd at Lollapalooza. I mean, that's.
I don't know. That's fucking huge.
I don't know. I'd like to look that up, but yeah, she fucking crushed it.
She crushed
Good for her, man.
She like, literally crushed it.
I wasn't a
fan. Like she came out and she was just like. Her energy and she like talked to the crowd, you know, just like
everything.
She was just like getting everyone hyped the fuck up. Like that's all I have to say was like, like my ass did not stop shaking for her whole set. My ass, like, and like I was wearing a skirt and it was like up. My
Dude.
butt cheeks were out.
I think my ass was out at one point.
Everybody's ass was out. Everybody was hometown was fucking twerking.
Hometown was twerking.
Like,
yes.
oh my God.
Oh, here we go. Oh, sorry for your ears, by the way. I think it just squeaked, but there's a reason. Okay. Forgot about this. Oh.
So I'm like clapping and I'm like obviously like twerking, like dancing the fuck up on Hometown.
Yep.
And Meg is like, all you hotties put your hands up. And I put my hands up and I had fake nails on. Also, pro tip for Lala, don't get your nails done. Get fake nails that are like $10. My nails look good. Like those like look pretty good.
You're just gonna ruin them anyways.
And like I lost a nail like a day and I just replaced it.
Right.
You know, like
Easy.
that pro tip. So don't spend a ton of money on your nails to get done. Like get fake ones. Anyway, so I had like a long ass nail and I put my hand up and I shoved my pinky finger straight up his nose and it started gushing blood.
It's so like
gushing blood. And we're like, what the fuck do we do? And I was like, I have tampons in my fanny pack.
Dude.
And we just shoved a tampon right up his nose.
The funniest part from my perspective, I was jamming out and I just turn around. I had no clue what happened. I just turn around and Hometown just has a fucking tampon, just like that string, it's just hanging out of his nose. I'm like, dude.
And he's still getting into Meg.
Just imagine you turn around and this fucking dude, the 6'2" like white boy, is just jamming out with a tampon out of his nose.
Yeah, like 6'2" skinny white boy.
Dude,
like
I was just like, honestly, this is one of those moments I'm never gonna forget.
It was so funny. And after Meg, we went straight to the medic tent.
Oh
and like
God.
my ankle, another thing is like protect your ankles, girlies.
Yeah.
My ankles are tore the fuck up, and I had like a Band-Aid on them, and I needed a new
get
one.
some Dr. Souls because my feet, fucking hurt.
Yeah, your feet are gonna hurt. Yeah, so we would go to the medic tent because he's like, I just need like a tissue or something to like dry my nose, and all they had to offer was a tampon.
He just couldn't catch a fucking break.
And then they had this weird like clip thing, and they were like, tilt your head back and like put it on his nose, and he's like, okay, like it's to stop the bleeding. It's the funniest fucking thing.
But I'm not gonna lie, he took it like a champ. He took it better than I would have. Honestly, I think I would have got self-conscious and got out of there. He was just straight rocking it,
He
bro.
was like, I don't give a fuck about.
He's just out here jamming out.
He's like, it's Meg the motherfucking Stallion.
Like, I don't know this guy.
He is a big fan of Meg.
Is
like,
he really?
He's a real big fan of Meg.
Seriously, I came into it and like I knew like obviously the popular songs. I'm a fan. Like I'm probably gonna start listening to her.
She is a bad bitch.
Yes, 100%.
Remember that song I showed you when we got back? I'd rather be a bitch because that's what you gonna call me when I'm tripping anyway.
Oh.
You know you can't control me, baby.
Hey.
You need a real one in your life.
Hey.
These bitches ain't gonna give it to you right.
Hey.
Yes. Oh my God.
But that right there is exactly what it was like.
That's
it's just
how it
so
was. It
hype.
was so fucking.
Oh.
I have like chills thinking
know,
about it.
dude.
This shit was so good. So then we had a break from Meg. I don't remember what we did.
Oh, where did we go after Meg?
I think we got drinks and bathroom, whatever.
Another side note. You should try to plan your bathroom and drink and like water breaks. Like try to plan it accordingly because was it G Herbo or was that Sunday?
That was Sunday.
That was Sunday. Okay, well we'll explain that one more, but just make sure you plan it. We'll explain why.
Plan it for sure.
Yeah, you don't want to miss it because I seriously like that was amazing. I don't know. I can't even. I'm a fan. Shout out Meg, man.
Meg
She's awesome.
Did she bring anybody out or no?
I feel like she did. But no, maybe not. I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So then the headliners for Saturday was either Journey or Post Malone.
Dude, that was tough.
So that was really tough. I've seen Post Malone before.
I have too. Yep.
You've seen Post Malone before. Hometown has seen Post Malone twice.
Yep.
And we're like, when are we ever going to get an opportunity to see Journey?
Right.
Like, one of the biggest rock band. Like,
yeah.
That's a fucking, like, rock band.
And full disclosure, I knew one song, and that was Don't Stop Believing.
I knew, like, a couple of songs.
But
and, like, we decided to go to Journey, and I'm
no regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets at all.
Like I said, I only knew one song. I'm not a huge rock person.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I've experienced that, if I wouldn't have gone and I would have known it was going to be like that, I would regret it for the rest of my life.
Oh, yeah. There
100%.
was, like, it's something about, like, all right, so, yeah, like, Meg is great.
Yeah.
You know, like,
hype,
artists like that are great, but it's, like they're just rapping or singing over, like, a mixtape or whatever.
Sure.
You know,
Yep.
like, Journey, like everything was so calculated, like the drums, the bass, the
Yep.
guitar, like electric
E-
guitar, the singer, like everything was
Everything was
like,
so fluid, and the
yeah,
vocals hit with
yeah,
every note. And it
so
was,
perfectly, and it just like, and like the main guy was so
oh
fucking
my
good. It
god.
wasn't like I don't know who the main
Yeah,
singer
I
is,
don't
but
either.
like he sounded like
Like
if
I
I played Don't Stop Believing on my phone right now, I would not have known a fucking difference.
right.
His
Like
voice
I
was
think it was
so
better in
good.
concert,
And
probably.
he was like such a performer too. Like you
Yes.
could just see like the sweat dripping down people's face because they're just like fucking rocking out so hard. I was amazed. That was
That
that was
was
a spiritual
no,
experience.
seriously. I was about to say that was one where I was like, I was able to like recognize it in the moment. I
Hmm.
was like this is something our parents would die for.
Yeah, that's like
Like
I
this
was
is
literally like my
transcendent.
mom. Like
Like
I
it's
was literally like
yes.
my mom at like age like
Seriously.
whatever the fuck, like
I was
listening to
like,
Journey.
this
Yeah.
is this is one of those that lives on in history. And I was
Yeah.
like, holy fuck, they may never perform, like I'm
That's what
sure
I'm
they're gonna
saying. They
perform,
probably
but like
will, but it's like when I
when
would
are we gonna
never
have a
like
chance?
if I saw Journey was playing, I would never like
Yeah.
wanna buy tickets to Journey, but
Right.
I'm so happy.
So glad I
Like
did.
that was like an out of body experience. Like you felt
Oh.
like you felt the
Yeah.
music, like everything, and like everyone around us was just
It
jamming.
was amazing.
And it wasn't like you didn't feel
That was one thing too.
yeah.
Like in the moment, obviously you're focused on like the music, the
Hmm.
performance, but I could just feel it was like everyone's energy was just everyone was on the same page, on the
Yeah.
same wave of like, guys, witnessing.
And like nobody's
Yeah.
phones were really out. Like everyone was
Nope.
literally there
In the
just to
moment.
see Journey. Everyone was in the moment. Like
It was awesome.
that was a really good overall
Little
experience.
side note, that experience, we smoked, and like the moment I took like a couple hits, I could literally feel my body like elevate. I was like,
Hmm.
oh, this is where we're going. This is about to
Yeah.
literally a fucking journey. It was
And we
unreal.
were like, I would say 3 rows back from the front.
Yeah, we
Like
were
we were
close.
close at
We just
Journey.
kind of like pushed our way through
Yeah.
slowly. But yeah, that one again, kind of one of those where I like we almost shouldn't even try to describe it because it's not gonna make sense unless you were there.
Yeah.
Like yeah,
It was just if you have the chance to see like an actual rock show rather
I'd
than
agree.
anything else, like
It's
you'll feel the music, you'll feel like the vibe of the people who are there.
I'm
It's
starting to understand like why our parents are so passionate about that music, that
yeah,
age, that era,
yeah,
because it is. It's
because it's
just
like
different,
they're making music up there.
right? It was
Music.
amazing. Yeah,
We'll
like
just leave it at that.
I
It
mean,
was
yeah, we
fucking
rambled
amazing.
on about that, but
I could talk about that
if
experience
you get a
forever.
chance, go see Journey. You
Yeah.
won't regret it. I promise.
Yeah, and so then the getting out wasn't that bad.
Not that bad that day. I don't know, nothing really crazy. We probably had to wait a little while. We got an Uber. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we got an Uber. So we walked pretty
Oh,
far. Yeah. So we walked pretty like I'm saying, every time we were down yesterday, like something or not yesterday, every time we
yeah.
were down on Saturday, like something picked us up.
That's the
Like
whole. Yep. It's
so we're like walking like we're walking out and we're like, obviously tired, not wanting to walk, and then the fucking like street drummers were fucking getting
that was
it.
sick. Yeah. Shout
Getting
out
it.
them.
And then we walked away and I'm like, oh my God, where's this fucking Uber? We're waiting on an Uber. And then this car pulls up and these girls are like blaring music and we're just like, they're like dancing in the car. We're dancing on the street
We're
with
vibing with
them.
them.
Like,
Yep.
and then we get the most beautiful angel of an Uber.
Oh, she
She's
was
the
a
sweetest
saint.
lady. She was so cool, but she would got us the fuck home. And she
Yeah.
was playing like
Like
I guess there's like a Lala station on Sirius
yeah.
XM, and we're like listening to like Marshmallow set on the way home, and we're all just like vibing
Like I
the
was
fuck out.
like literally, it was so loud. Even on my phone, I did take a couple of videos. It sounded like we were at a concert.
It
She
really
just didn't
did.
give a fuck. Shout out
She
to
did.
her.
Yeah, shout out to her. Like she did not give a single fuck, and like
We're,
she was like, "We're getting you home."
like we're just down the street. We're just jamming out. I'm out the sunroof, and
Yeah.
everyone's just looking at us like, "Holy fuck!" What
Yeah,
the fuck are
my
these
arms
guys
like
on?
out the window, like
Yeah.
fuck, yeah,
Yeah, they're
yeah.
fucked
And then
up.
we came home and we just like listened to more music and
Journey, I think, right?
we listened to Journey and we listened. Yeah, it was great.
It was amazing. It really
And
was.
then so Saturday was probably by far the best day in my opinion.
I think I would agree.
So moving on to Sunday, we got there pretty early.
Yeah, we were moving pretty
We
good.
were moving pretty good. Who did we see first on Sunday?
Oh, who the fuck was it?
Oh, we saw that electronic band at Perry's.
Oh yeah. So if you ever been to Lollapalooza, Perry's, EDM
EDM
stage.
stage, yeah.
So
It's
that's
like
where,
in the trees and shit.
yeah. Like if you're trying to go hard, go to Perry's for sure.
Yeah.
That's where That's where Nick lost his phone. Just so you know.
Okay, go to Perry's with caution.
Yes, seriously.
Go to Perry's with caution, deadass.
Dude, I walked out Friday. I was so like I looked again like when I say I felt like I was Frank from Shameless because my legs I had dirt up to my heel like
oh yeah,
to my shins, my shirt. Like I poured. Some guy brought a bottle of Jack in somehow, and I just so fucked up. I poured the whole bottle, not even thinking, just poured it on myself.
oh my god,
I smelled like Jack. It was terrible.
Gross.
It was terrible.
You had a Frank Gallagher
Yes.
moment for sure.
Oh, I did. Yeah. So Perry's.
Yes.
If you want to go get fucked up, go to Perry's.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sunday. I don't know. Yeah, we started with a little vibe. I don't know.
Yeah, we started like vibing. Oh, I think we saw G Herbo next.
There it is. Yeah.
So DaBaby was the headliner, and
obviously we haven't.
We didn't see him. He, good move on Lala's part. Like we don't fuck with that homophobic shit. That's what I'm gonna say. Let's move on. So we saw G Herbo. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Honestly, I know of him, but I've never really listened to his music.
I have no fucking idea. Hometown is a fan.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, he's known him since.
Like, Hometown saw him when he had, like, 2 songs.
It's insane.
And he literally played 2 songs.
Yeah.
And so he was like, we should see him. Like, you'll like him. And I was like, he was a vibe.
That was another one of those, like, me, Meg Thee Stallion, you with him. Of, like, you just show up, you don't know what to expect.
And then I was like, wow, I'm, like, getting it.
Yeah.
And then, like, we're all, like, ready to, like, I was like, I'm kind of over it. Like, I really don't care. Like, I'm going to pee and come back.
Another one of those situations where we're starting to get down, like, not sure what to do.
Yeah.
And then sure
enough, he makes his way to where we're standing, and like I think I was like this close to G Herbo.
Like we were at least within 5 people.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
That was unreal.
Like
we were real close.
Like we were straight up gonna leave this concert and go to the bathroom. And so like you may think that's cool. This guy brings out Chance the Rapper.
Chance the Rapper.
Oh my god, when he came out.
Chance the Rapper.
I got chills now.
Yeah, that shit was insane.
And I'm not gonna lie, like I never even thought about seeing Chance in concert.
I didn't even.
But like,
yeah,
he was good.
Oh, I've seen Chance.
I haven't seen
concert. I've seen Chance before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just have never seen.
Oh, Chance, he was so good. Oh my god, Marshmello was out during his set too.
Oh yeah, Marshmello came out too.
Marshmello just came out, started vibing.
Yeah.
We're like, hey.
It was so again.
And then fucking Chance came out, and I was like, I'm so glad
we stayed.
I stayed.
Holy shit! Like
we basically touched G Herbo.
Yeah.
And Chance was out.
Chance was out.
That was amazing.
Came out.
That was amazing.
Again, another one of those moments where like I don't know, stick it through because holy shit. If we would have missed that, man,
I would have been really upset.
I would have been pissed.
That was low key like a really good performance too.
Oh yeah, it was good. Yeah. Well, after that we see Foo Fighters and then
Brockhampton.
here's probably the lowest point in the whole trip for sure.
Yes. So we like take a little like you guys go get food or something, and Hometown and I go like get a drink or whatever, and we're like hanging out by the grass. And we're just chilling, We go see Brockhampton, and we saw Modest Mouse first.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we saw Modest Mouse, and they were a vibe. Like G Herbo was like, yeah,
bumping.
Like let's get into it. But Modest Mouse was just like everyone is there like rocking out, but everyone is like in their own like space.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everyone respected each other's spaces.
Yeah, it's just kind of you're just here to chill and
you're just vibing. And they were really good. They were really good. And so then we saw Brockhampton, and we like get up kind of close, and I didn't realize I only know like a couple songs by Brockhampton.
Yeah.
And the songs I know are like vibey songs.
Gotcha.
I didn't realize they were gonna come out and be like, "Open the pits, open the pits."
And then let me tell you, the pits always find you. I don't know. It doesn't matter where you at. They just seem to open right in front of you every time.
Yeah. I don't know. Like all of a sudden, like everything in my body like came to me, and I was like, I all of a sudden started like feeling like super anxious, and I was like feeling claustrophobic. I also hadn't eaten. Yeah. Barely had any water that day, so I think that was it too. Sure. And all of a sudden, I turn to Hometown. I'm like, I'm gonna have a panic attack. He's like, let's go. So I grab his hand and I just get the fuck out of there. I was like, I was just started to tweak out.
I just saw you like scurrying off. I was like, fuck. I grabbed Nick. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I think we should probably go with her. Yeah, I mean,
it was nice that you guys were worried. Well, because Nick, I didn't see him. I felt something on my shoulder. Like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I thought it was like a stranger.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I didn't want a stranger helping me out in that situation. And I was like, oh my god, it's you guys. I was like, I'm not fine. We have to keep I need to I just need to breathe.
Yeah.
And my recovery time was fine. Like,
fine. Yeah.
I just needed to get out of there and just like.
So that's a pro tip. Another pro
Yeah.
tip here, just if claustrophobic or, on something or whatever, like, just be aware, like, a lot of fucking people.
There's a
You want
lot
to
of
make sure you're
people there.
comfortable, for sure.
Yeah, make sure you're comfortable. And like, if you feel the need to get the fuck out, like once you start feeling anxious and uncomfortable,
I would leave.
just get out.
Yeah,
And that's
like,
what I
don't
did.
even
I was
risk
like,
it.
I thought there were like a few times I was like, I started kind of feeling it. And I was like, no, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. And all of a
Yeah.
sudden I was like, I'm not fine. And once you realize that, get out.
Yeah, for real. That's like, if you so I had kind of a thing like that, like, not during Lala, but if you ever start to feel yourself like getting like that, don't try to fight it, because that's just gonna make it worse.
It's gonna make
for
it
real.
worse, for
Just,
sure.
Yeah, like, just get
Yeah,
out.
and so then I just had to like sit down on the grass for like a few minutes, drink some water, and then we went back not super far into it.
Right, yeah.
My thing was like I just needed like my space.
Sure, yeah.
Like where we stood, I was like I think I came back and I was pretty fine.
Yeah, you definitely were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I just needed my space to like move around. Like I was just so
Kinda wanted to be in your
claustrophobic.
own bubble. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on with it.
And then I definitely needed to eat, and we ate, and I was revived.
So we made it through that, and so again we're at a real low at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go, who's next?
We saw Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
And they were lit.
They were good.
They were so good. They played like a song by the Bee Gees, like dancing, yeah, whatever. So like Nick and I were like in our own little world, like.
I just say you guys. I didn't know Foo Fighters really at all, but it was. I wasn't as into it.
Even
as
at Brockhampton, like Nick and I were like in our own little like vibe.
I think you guys like the same music a lot.
Yeah,
too.
we really do. We really do like the same music. And then you guys left.
So I'm glad we did though.
Why?
Alice in Wonderland was.
Oh,
that was
I bet
really
that was
fucking
cool.
good.
I kind of wish we would have like seen a little bit of that.
Like that's one of those where the light, the music and the bass.
But I'm kind of glad I didn't, because
it was that good.
I didn't want to have to like feel anxious, or you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like I was just like, let's just like keep
you're at this point.
I'm like, I'm here. I feel comfortable here. I'm not moving.
Why not? Why ruin it?
Why ruin it? But yeah, so there was one part in Foo Fighters. It was like a movie moment where like Dave Grohl, like the lead singer, was like, our drummer can sing or whatever. And so then Dave Grohl starts like playing the fucking like drums, and the fucking drummer comes out with this huge fucking performance.
Really?
Somebody to Love, and just nailed the fuck out of it.
That?
You missed that.
Fuck. I actually would have knew that.
That was probably one of the best. That was amazing.
Just like a moment.
It was just like such a movie moment. Like, oh, the drummer, he's just a drummer. And then he comes out on stage and he just blows everybody away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
that's awesome.
It was unreal. And the rest of the time, it was just like everyone was just like kind of in their own little world, like vibing. It was good.
That's a perfect way to end the weekend on a chill. Yeah, like got to see a band you really like. We're not going too crazy, because by that time I think we're all great.
Once I got home and I got food in me.
Oh yeah.
I went the fuck to bed.
Yeah, we went and got some burritos. You guys got some Taco Bell, which that was everything I needed. But holy shit, it was like I was just sitting here on the couch. I was just like, I couldn't believe it was over, but I also hadn't processed anything.
That was me. I was like, and that's like me now. I'm like, I'm happy it's over.
Yeah.
I'm happy it's over, but like I could live in that weekend for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I just say so. That's basically the weekend. So now let's kind of to wrap it up, kind of give our last thoughts, and then honestly where we're at now. Because I don't know about you. Yesterday I was in a.
That was me today.
Really? Oh, dude. Yesterday I was feeling weird. I was just because the way I think it was, we just came down off of this extreme like high of a weekend. And I just got back to my apartment. I was like, now what do I do?
I didn't even have like a moment to process it, because I had to go to work the next day.
Yeah, we just went straight home, went to bed. You had to get up and go to work.
I had to get up and go to work. Yeah.
I'm kind of glad I took the day off.
I really wish I would have.
Another pro tip. If you're going to a big event and it's like on a Sunday, I would take that Monday off.
Take the Monday off.
Seriously.
Take the Monday off.
I'm glad I did, because today I'm feeling good.
I feel awful.
I had an amazing day today. That was everything I needed.
I was tired. Like I had more energy yesterday than I did today.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's just like wrap it up with like our pro tips.
Sure.
So like here's my pro tips from like a girl's perspective.
Okay.
So we all want to slay the festival fits.
Absolutely.
Right? Like, we all want to slam. My advice is comfort is key.
Okay.
You know, like, if there's something, because there was one day, like, my favorite outfit, my skirt, like, it was not wanting to stay down, and the whole day, all I was thinking about, my ass is out, my ass is out, my ass
that
is
would
out.
get old.
You know what I mean? And so, like, my advice is there's a way to, like, make sure you're comfortable and, like, build an outfit from, like, one statement piece
Okay.
and, like, accessorize. And
Yeah,
you'll feel put together.
You even taught me that.
Yeah.
Just have a statement
Like,
piece,
have a
build
statement
around
piece and build around it.
I like
and make
that.
sure you're comfortable.
Guys, for you too. Seriously.
Yeah, exactly. And if you want to, like, slay the fit game, make sure you have one pair. Like, I suggest to wear an old, dirty pair of shoes
Okay.
that you don't give a fuck about. But
Yeah.
if you want to feel, like, cohesive, make sure your shoes go with every outfit, too.
Sure.
Like, the same pair of
Absolutely.
shoes, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I say. Comfort is key.
Yeah, I just say from the
Yeah.
guy's perspective, I mean, again, I don't know, it depends on the person, but I think it's important to, I think it's okay. Like, you should go all out. I know guys, we just don't, like, ever really get, like I said, get the chance to kind of do that. I know there's the stereotype of, Lala, like, I don't know, festival hippie type shit, but that's your chance to just go have fun.
Wear what you want to wear.
Go have fun
yeah,
with
exactly. Like, have fun with it, but just make sure you're gonna wear something that's comfortable and you
Yes.
don't care if it gets broken.
That too.
Like,
Yeah.
if you don't care, like,
Because it's
go on
probably going to get
Amazon,
ruined.
go on, like, Shein, like, go
Yeah.
to Forever 21.
Unless
like,
you got the money, don't be buying this expensive outfit.
I would,
for
even if
these
you have the money, like, it's just gonna get ruined.
Yeah.
Exactly.
My shoes, I wore
Yeah.
white Vans and they are now brown. So,
Yeah, I wore white shoes and they're black now, but they were old.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my suggestion. Always make sure you have a friend who
Yeah.
has a fucking Camelback bag.
Oh, that was so clutch. You gotta have one of
You
those.
have to have one. Like,
Yep.
even if you don't want to carry it around, make sure you have a friend who is willing to carry it around.
Because again, like we were talking about, how if we would have skipped out on some of those moments, we wouldn't have saw Chance. We wouldn't have been that close to Turbo. So it's just clutch to have that water. And let me tell you, when you're in the moment, oh my God, me and Nick alone, I think, drank 6 gallons of water on Friday. Or
Really?
6, how big are those things?
I
don't know. We drank 6 of those. We filled it up 6 times.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
make sure you stay
seriously,
hydrated.
stay
for sure. Make
hydrated.
sure you eat before. Because, like,
that too.
that was my thing on Sunday. Like, I didn't eat before. And I was, like,
Seriously, don't be the tough guy. Like, no, here's advice. I saw a bunch of people we saw a dude literally get picked up and had to be carried out of the festival. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
Like, pace yourself for sure. Like,
trust me.
I know you're gonna, like, want to drink and, like, do all the things, but, like, less
Be
is
safe.
definitely more, because you're gonna, like, have the feeling of, the crowd and the artist, and you're
Seriously.
gonna feel like you're on something anyways.
Yeah,
you know what
seriously,
I
you don't
mean?
need
So it's like you
something.
don't really need.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to take it, it's fine.
Yeah,
Like,
go for
whatever, do it, but just, like, pace yourself for sure, especially if you're there for all 4 days.
Because for real, like, think about it. You don't want to ruin the experience by
No.
getting too fucked up. No one
No.
likes that guy. So
No one likes that,
yeah.
and, like, it's okay to have a little moment. I had a little moment.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it's okay.
That's part of the journey,
It's
man.
just part of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
journey. So, like, those are my and definitely, like, have a fanny pack.
Yeah, that's one I
Fanny
wish I would have
packs
had
are
one.
clutch.
But again, fucking watch your shit because
Watch-
they're out there, man. What
Be
the fuck?
sure, like, whatever you bring into the festival, like, be okay if it gets
Seriously,
stolen.
like I
Or
would.
be okay if you lose it.
Yeah, like I mean, obviously you're not gonna be okay if you lose your phone, but I don't know. For
Mhm.
me, after that, I just held my phone in my hand the whole time.
I did too.
Yeah, I was like bumping with it up here.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't care. But
Yeah. Those
Yeah,
are my little pro tips for
definitely.
festivals.
I just say pretty much the same for the guys. I
Yeah.
don't know. The only other thing is, I don't know. For me, like, holy shit, girls are hot. Oh my god. Dude, there were
Yeah.
so many fucking. Oh my god, I was in heaven. I was
Yeah.
like- but I don't know. For me, that's one thing. If you're looking to if you're here to try to meet people and meet girls, that's great. But again, I think it's best to come into it without expectations.
Exactly, I agree.
Because in a way, so the first day we met these girls,
Mhm.
and that in my head set the expectation of like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I was like, shit, we're gonna meet girls, we're gonna meet people, and we just didn't. Like, that's not how it goes.
Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't.
Yeah.
I
mean, you got to think about it. Everyone's there for their own people.
Yeah.
You can see, like, if there's 2 girls like by themselves, I don't know, maybe go say hey, what's
But
up.
they might be, like, your buddy for the day, but probably not all of the days.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so that's another thing too. Don't expect to
Take it day by day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't expect this to be a weekend long thing. Like, really just that's my advice. Just live in the fucking moment because you gotta like realize.
Put the fucking phone down.
Seriously.
I'm not trying to watch the
Seriously.
concert
No one
through
wants to
your
see
fucking
it.
phone because
Yes.
I'm short and I can't see anything.
Right, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my biggest takeaway too. It's just that was something I was able to learn this weekend. Like I just lived in the fucking moment, and I've got some videos, but I'm so glad I chose to take that route because now I have the. I'm telling you, I'm never gonna forget this weekend.
And if you,
Ever.
yeah, me either. And like, if you think about it, like, so Miley was like a spiritual experience for me. Like, that was
Sure.
amazing. Like, the next day getting ready, we were playing videos of like Miley at Lolla.
Yeah,
And I
and
was
I
like,
could say I was there.
I can live in this moment forever.
You always have that to hold on to.
Yeah.
Who cares? Yeah, I mean,
All right. So, do
holy
you want to go ahead and
shit.
get into like our top 3?
Yeah.
Our top 3 performances of the
All
weekend?
right. Yep. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna give you my worst. Polo G. I'm sorry. You great music, but
Oh, you're worst.
terrible. No,
Yeah.
I just wanted to reiterate that. But,
Yeah, that sucks. But I also don't give a fuck about Polo G.
yeah, I know. Let's see. Do you know yours?
My top 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go for yours.
So my
I'm
top
sure they're the
3,
same, honestly.
my number 1 was Miley.
Okay.
Point
All right.
blank, period. That was the best, and it resonated with me because like she played songs I grew up like crying to, and I was like, I don't know what love is,
I mean,
and I'm like
that's your
13.
fucking childhood
That was my
model.
that
like,
was
role
my
model.
childhood role
Yeah.
model. Like like I've been a stan of Miley's like throughout everything.
Sure.
So yeah, Miley was definitely my number 1. I would say my number 2 was Journey.
Yeah. Okay.
Journey was like a spiritual
It's hard
experience
to
too. Like
hard to argue that.
you can't argue that.
Yep.
And then I would say, obviously, I want to count MGK, but like I'm not counting that because
Wasn't the full like
it wasn't a full experience, and he wasn't a. I'm just saying like my top like performances of like people who
Okay.
were there, but like that was.
I mean
That's the best part of my weekend. That was the best part of my weekend.
That's like the cherry on top.
Yeah.
Yep. MGK, just sprinkle them on.
Yes.
Yep. I love that.
Yeah, and then I would say Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, so the only thing I'm changing, obviously, Miley's really regret it, but I do. But Marshmello for sure. Again, you got to be into the music, but I don't even think, even if you don't like EDM music, Marshmello is kind of mainstream. So it's like, yes, it's like vibey and EDM, beat, bass, and all this shit, lights. But it was so mainstream. Everybody knew the songs. He's playing Post Malone. I don't know, all the fucking hip hop songs. So that just for the environment alone, like I've never felt so like, I don't know, everyone was here, like we're all a family. Like we were all just jumping around with each other, and like it was cool. So that was amazing. Marshmallow's number 1. I'm gonna put Meg 2. I am. Like, I don't care.
Meg was really
Guys,
good. Meg
give
was
her
really...
a fucking chance.
No, Meg is probably like
Yeah, she's.
I could see in the future her taking the queen of rap.
I honestly,
crown.
I'm here for it.
I mean, like no one will replace Nicki, but like
yeah. She's
Meg
coming.
might.
She's fucking coming.
Meg might, because
she's good.
She's an educated ass bitch. She's a bad bitch. Like
she just knows how to take control of the crowd, the performance. Like, yeah, that was the most shocking one of the weekend for me too. Like, I fully did not expect that. So we got Marshmello 1, Meg Thee Stallion 2, and 3. Yeah, I'm just gonna put Journey. I mean, Journey, it's gotta be.
Journey was a journey.
Guys, seriously, like I do not
amazing.
listen to that music.
It was amazing.
If I'm saying that's like one of my top performances, it clearly is meaning. Cause I don't.
Like I don't just like listen to Journey, but like I remember like I mean obviously everyone knows Don't Stop Believin'.
But seriously,
but like that was fucking incredible.
I knew that song, but I've only heard it at like dances and shit like that. Like I'm not just playing Journey ever. Like I would never just sit down and play Journey. But now I'm just like shit. I've been missing out.
Yeah. Like classic rock is. It's good.
It was good. It was really good. I'd say overall. I mean, one last thing about festivals and concerts, like you don't have to be into it, but if you're hating on people who are going and like, obviously I understand the whole COVID. We're not gonna get into that. Yes, we took a chance, but again, we kind of explained it was safe, all that. But you're just like, festivals are for kids and all this shit. I don't know, man. Just give it a chance. You'd be surprised.
There were all ages at Lollapalooza.
My God, yes.
there were kids, there were teenagers, there were like young adults. They were like old people. Like I saw some grandpas.
There was a moment where I had a 12-year-old right here, and then you're like teenagers, and I think there was just like probably like 50-year-old, 60-year-old fucking couple, and I was like,
No,
just
that
got
was
it
like
all
me at
right there.
Miley. I was at Miley, and right next to me was like a dad holding his like 3-year-old child.
Right.
And then there was like 2 like 15-year-olds in front of me.
Yep.
And then to, my right, there was like this group of like 60-year-old moms
That's
jamming to
impressive.
Miley. Like it brings people together and like
Yes.
yeah, don't
Just,
shit on, like
I don't know. Don't shit on it. Yeah.
don't shit on it.
I just say
If
like,
it's not your thing, it's not your thing, but don't
totally
shit
cool.
on people who want to like enjoy
Yeah.
live music. Live music is an experience.
I just say at the end of the day too, I don't know why people shit on it because holy shit, yes, it's like a decent amount of money, like, but the amount of music and
If
artists
you
you get
think
to
about
see,
it, we paid basically $100 a day.
I know, and we
And
got to
like
see so many.
and we got to see so many
artists.
people.
Like,
it's worth it to me.
I 100%, I agree.
And now I can't wait to be at Rolling Loud in
Oh,
New York,
so
baby.
jealous, so jealous. That's gonna be awesome. Yep. So yeah, I got the fever. I need more live music ASAP.
Me too.
Like I've never come out of something wanting something more than I did
Mhm.
this weekend. Like as fucked up and tired as I am, I'm ready. Like sign me up. Where do I go next?
Please come to fucking New York with me.
I think.
Yeah.
When is it?
The last weekend of October.
Shit, I got Vegas first weekend of
Yeah.
October. That's gonna be expensive. We'll think about it. Holy
If
shit.
you win money.
There we go. All right, if I come back up from Vegas, I'm going to Rolling Loud.
Yes.
You got it.
Yes.
Pinky promise.
Kiss your thumb.
All right. There we go.
All right. Well, with that, I think we can go ahead and end this episode.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for listening, sticking by us. And, we really appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know.
Seriously, we love you guys.
Make sure to follow our Instagram at a hoe with a bro and follow our TikTok at hoe with a bro. Follow me at _ Miss Elise Marie.
Follow me at Preston Y12.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll talk to you next week.
See you guys.
Bye.